What's up, Honda Force? It's me. Today, we're looking at a special figure just dropped a few days ago with the announcement. I'm pretty excited about it, so let's take a look. Here we have Byleth from the hit video game Super Smash Brothers. Just kidding. Fire Emblem Three Houses. Fantastic game on the Switch. Highly recommend you check it out. While you can, Fire Emblem games tend to skyrocket in value. But we're not here to talk about game price. We're here to talk about figure prices. So let's jump right in. So this is produced by Good Smile Company. This costs $250. That's the pre-order price. The release date is April 2023, which is over a year away. And then you can pre-order this figure up until July 20th. Okay, so moving on to some of the finer details on the figure. As you're probably thinking to yourself, fake Handa, $250. This is a nice figure, but $250, that's ridiculous. This is insane. I mean, I'd pay me personally, I'd pay maybe like $150 for this figure, but like, that's only if I really wanted it. Like, let's say I was a Byleth main in Smash or whatever, and like, you know, Fire Emblem Three Houses was like the defining moment of my life or something. That's just me personally. Maybe that's you, and it's totally okay. But I think Good Smile Company agreed. So what they did with this figure, hang on, they actually included an optional flaming sword. Now this really bumps up the value in my opinion, because this optional piece really changes the overall tone, I feel, of the composition of the figure. It's a lot more dynamic, it's a lot more in motion. Honestly, both swords look great, and it's really fantastic that they included this optional piece. I'm seeing more and more figures have little gimmicks like this where you can swap around like a head or like a different piece, and it just completely changes the feel of the figure. And it really adds a lot of value. You're almost getting two figures in one here. This easily is probably one of my favorite Good Smile Company Fire Emblem figures. They've made a few in the past that have been okay, some of them a little better than others, very detailed, but I gotta say this one really, even though her costume's not that ornate, really just brings the character to life. Anyway, getting into some of the getting back into some of the details here. The base looks absolutely fantastic. She's stepping on this like cobblestone, and it appears to be crumbling underneath her weight, or just because she's smashing stuff with this flaming sword here, which looks fantastic. And that's not to say that the plain sword doesn't look good either. Like, they both look really great. Like I said, it's two completely different feels here. The weathering on the base looks really great. A lot of older figures, like, they won't have that erosion on the stone that we're seeing here. Like, it just really looks natural. It looks fantastic. It works really well with the figure. It really makes the figure appear like heavy, like there's a lot of weight behind that movement that she's performing. The cloak, I gotta say, looks really fantastic. I always thought this was an interesting design in the game, just these sleeves that don't ever get used. But in any case, it does look really natural. The shading looks really wonderful on the cloak, really adds emphasis to a lot of the folds, which look very clean, very natural. The flaming sword, like I said, like, I really love this thing. It really brings the figure to life in a different way. Not to mention, the sword, actually, the hilt, it appears to be glowing. Like, they switched up the color from the plain sword. So, it does glow in the game, I believe, also. And it, like I said, it just really changes up the figure. It's really great value, I think. The face print looks, it looks good. It looks accurate to the game. It's a very plain expression, which, I mean, you know, that's kind of a bummer. But to be honest, that's how she looks in the game, so, like, I get it. Let's see. The details on the leggings, so this right here, I'm not 100% sure on this one. It looks like it might be just printed on, but based on how it's catching the light, I think it is textured. I think there is a slight difference in all these little like holes and stuff. Moving on to the pose, it looks very dynamic, as if the character's in motion, which is what you should want for a figure like this. You want to feel like the figure's in motion as you're sitting on your shelf there. Last but not least, the shading on the hair looks really nice. I like the color they used. It's very accurate to the game. Hands look great. Overall, like, if this was like my favorite game literally of all time, I would absolutely buy this. But at the end of the day, like, you know, it is what it is. I'm curious though what you guys think. If you guys think this figure is worth $250, whether you're gonna be picking it up or not, be sure to let me know down in the comments down below. If you like this type of content, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Trying to make a little bit more content this year, and we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.